Hi, Cancer. Hi, Cancers, singles who are dating, singles who are looking for love in the month of November. My name is Kirsten, and you're at Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. And today I have your love forecast all laid out for you. So let's get started. You have the Five of Swords as your card, your energy. So you may be feeling combative or cornered, like you're either fighting to keep your pride or to get your point across. The Five of Swords says something feels off. Sorry, my camera just glitched, so hopefully I'm still recording. Um, the Five of Swords says something feels off. So there's tension between you and the person that you're seeing or talking to, or tension, between you and the idea of love. We're reading from two different perspectives, those of you who are dating and those of you who are looking for love. So there could be unspoken resentment as well and lingering feelings that you've been played or cheated on, or that someone has tested your boundaries. It could be that someone said too much. Either way, it's not sitting right with you. And you have, like I said, tension, conflict, and lingering resentment towards the love or towards your person of interest. Now, this is clarified by Giovine Fancula, the Queen of Clubs, and La Namica, the Queen of Swords. So these two queens' energies seem to be in conflict. One is sweet and curious and emotionally open, possibly you, and the other is envious, scheming, or hiding something. This could represent a rival in the mix, a fake friend, or someone working against your connection behind the scenes. So if you're dating someone casually right now, Cancer, there's likely another person in the picture. Could be female, could be male. Usually Sibyllas are gender specific, but since it's collective, we'll go with it could be either female or male. And at the very least, if it's not another person, then you're sensing that you're not the only one on your partner's mind. And it's making you put your guard up, and that's why you're in this defense mode. What's coming toward you, and this would be your partner, person of interest, energy, is the Seven of Cups and La Alegría. So whether you're dating or not, the energy coming towards you is confused and emotionally inconsistent and unclear. The Seven of Cups shows someone who doesn't know what they want. They may be charming or seem into you one day and then weirdly detached the next. Clarified by La Alegría, the Nine of Clubs, this person is probably very social, maybe even a bit of a partier. They love being liked. They're very charismatic. They're usually the center of attention. They're fun, and they know how to say the right thing, but their heart's all over the place. Their focus is scattered. So if you're already dating someone like this, could be a Scorpio. We have Gemini and Scorpio in the reading, strong Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. If you're already dating someone like this that I've described, then you're going to keep seeing the red flags. Red flag. If you're not dating, then someone may come into your life this month who checks all your attraction boxes, but it'll be hard to read their real intentions. Could, like I said, could be Scorpio, Gemini, or someone who mirrors the energy of someone you've already tangled with in the past. Because it kind of triggers your defenses. So card number 3, how you feel, how you're reacting to this, what's coming towards you, is the Knight of Cups and Consolante Sorpresa. Consolation surprise in English. So you want love, you want movement, right? You're probably the one reaching out or trying to reignite things or keep things interesting. The Knight of Cups shows that you're acting from your heart, maybe even chasing a dream or a fantasy. More than something solid. The fantasy of it is what you're chasing. Clarified by Consolate Sorpresa, you're hoping for an emotional return from your investment, a sweet message or an apology maybe for whatever upset you, something to signal that things are back on track between the two of you. And honestly, you might get some kind of response, but here's the catch. It still won't fix the emotional imbalance. It feels like a crumb of affection and not a full course meal that you're getting. So Cancers who are dating, I feel like you're trying to salvage something with someone who's confused and not showing up fully. There's a strong chance that a third party is in the mix. And you may feel this, right? Even if it's unspoken. You might get a little attention this month from your partner, but the deeper issue, the power struggle between you is still here. Cancers looking for love in the month of November. You may cross paths with someone new. Could be a Scorpio, Gemini, maybe through friends or social circle, online. But they come in with a dreamy and a flirty energy. Makes it hard to know if they're serious. They may remind you of someone from your past, and that ain't good. But you'll feel drawn in. Giovanni Fanciola, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Giovanni Fanciola is very impressionable, easy to impress, or this person can be kind of naive. So, but I feel like you're trying not to be naive. That's your nature, but you're trying not to be naive about it. Even though you feel drawn in, I feel like you will ask yourself if you're connecting with who they are, or if you're just connecting with who you wish they are, or wish that they would be, or who you fantasize that they are, or like that. You might find yourself repeating a pattern where you fall in love with potential, and that kind of seems to be the running theme in November. A lot of falling in love with potential, not the reality. So this month isn't about avoiding new connections, but it is about trying to see them clearly from the start. Okay. My advice is, if things feel too familiar with someone new, it probably is and may be a repeating pattern. So don't get hypnotized by the charm or the flirtation. Watch for how they act and how they talk. And if you feel like you're fighting for crumbs, for attention from the person you're seeing, then it may be time to walk away with your dignity, because I do feel like you may be um, one of many other options. So I wish I had a better story for you, Cancer, but that's the reading that showed up to here today. If it resonates, please hit the thumbs up. Please like, share, subscribe. The cards that I used, the tarot cards that I use is the Love Dynamics deck. This is available on my Etsy store. Wingseer, Wingseer. On the back of every card are 8 categories that define the love dynamics, or the dynamics between you and your relationship. And so it's very, it can really inform you about your relationship and what your partner is thinking, what their intentions are, what their future actions will be. So it's a great deck, so check it out. And if you'd like a personal reading or a personal SRT session or a pendulum protocol created just for you and your issues, please visit my description box. My information is there, and you can contact me. My contact information is there. So thanks for your time and many blessings. Bye, Cancer. See you next month.